Welcome, respected, great 11 qualified individuals. Utsaha, Parishrama, Sadhakatva, Jignasatva, Momokshutva, Bhakta, Shishya, Viragi, Shrota, Lokasevaka, Dharma Samstavaka. How beautiful are these identities. When we are becoming stronger in these, automatically all other non-positive negative identities go away. So too when we are in ardent devotional prayer to the Shruti Mata for our continuous information and awakening, for the Guru for his inspiration and guidance, Guru Tattva, Guru Parampara, also to the Devata Gana with gratitude to supply us with perfection of all faculties, also to Ishvara with Sharanagati and prayers to remove the Maya curtain, to Parabrahma with our effort to identify and prayers. When these 11 and 6 are remembered by us, the sixth one is the Mother Adi Parashakti Mata to see that the Prakriti is conducive for sadhana, not non conducive. Every day, these things can be remembered consciously as many times as possible. In same line will be our few minutes thought today before we take up the study of this glorious Upanishad. Shwethashwathara, the Sambandha Bhasha itself is so beautiful because of it is the containing the essence of so many Upanishads, and the most essential thing which we have to understand and accept, called as knowing the truth, Brahman alone is the way for moksha. Before we do the further quotes, there are 7, 8 more are there. Today's 2, 3 thoughts for us. First and foremost, we have to become Adhyatmika. Second, what is the meaning of becoming Adhyatmika is, which we miss a lot, is this key again and again, again and again, again and again, we have to come back to ourselves. We have to come to ourselves. We have to stay with ourselves. This is the first step in being Adhyatmika. If we generally see all through our days together, we always go away from ourselves into some person or some object or some situation, some imaginary projection of the future or the past, like in the language of Yoga Darshanam, in Deshakala Vastu. In all that, generally we go away from us. That's called samsara. Sri Ramji also, if you see, 2, 3 places he says, Dura tapagatosmi, I am being carried away, far away, far away. What he means is this only. So, the second thing in life, once we decide to be Adhyatmika, is to know that Adhyatmikata means is to come back again and again to ourselves, to come back to ourselves and to be with ourselves. Second. Third, once we are with us, we have to become analytical. We have to analyze our own life, our own self. Okay. Especially at the antakarana level. Very consciously, carefully, what are all the three, let us say, the thoughts in us, what thoughts in us, actions in us, words in us, convictions in us, and the vasanas in us. What are them which are contradictory, or what do you call them as mm, negative for us, both for our outer lives living as well as spirituality? What are the negative things I have? I have to become very critical about them to understand. So, too, what are the positives I have or I need? First, decide to be Adhyatmika. Second, know that to be Adhyatmika is to be with ourselves, to be with ourselves, to be with ourselves. And then critical analysis regarding in my vasanas, in my convictions, in my thoughts, in my words, in my actions. What are the negative things because of which I am suffering in my outer life, inner life? What are the negative things which I have because of which I am not able to do my spirituality? So too, nobody has only negative. Na? What are the positive we have? Vasanas, definitely we have. Convictions, definitely we have. Thoughts, certainly we have. Yes, our words and actions. Both for vyavahara, for spirituality. Then, having understood them, you have to be very careful about them. The carefulness are three things. First, to feel for them. You know, feeling, which is very, very crucial, we miss it. Feel means what? Feeling bad about all those negatives I have. Feeling good, congratulating oneself for those positives which we have. These feelings are the ones which we are being trained in the Shivananda Lahari as well as before that in our Shiva Aparadha Kshamapana Stotra. See, for all those mistakes done, the Bhakta feels bad. कि मैं ऐसा क्यों? And he is putting it in front of the God, asking for forgiveness, etc. Isn't it? So, whatever negative I have, like the Kama Vasanas, the Krodha Vasanas, the Bhoga Vasanas, feel that why these negative are with me. How nice if all of them are from the root eliminated. This feeling is called feeling. So, to the wrong, strong convictions that still I have not thoroughly understood Shastra, and therefore I have these wrong convictions of the worldly things, beings being real, and they can be the source of happiness. For these wrong convictions, we have to feel why these are there. So, too, for the wrong, continuous thoughts and plannings that are detrimental in the Vyavahara, the adharma, papa, or the thoughts of troubling others, cheating others, etc. Feel ki, why these thoughts? Then feel for the words too. Why this type of language I am talking all the time? To myself as well as to the world. Spiritually seen, my words and my talks are only worldly, only vastu sambandhi, vyakti sambandhi. Why my mind is murmuring, muttering all the time? My speech also murmuring, muttering all the time. Something worldly. Why is it not taking Lord's name? Why that bhajanas I am not remembering? How many thousands of bhajans I heard? Why these shlokas I don't remember? Or at least some vakyas of the shloka. Why only the cinema gana I remember? Why only TV ads I remember? Why only the interactions with the people I had I remember? Why those the quarrels or fightings or attachments I remember? In the mind and speak through the mouth. This scrutinizing, this is called spirituality. Then why my actions are at gross level only worldly all the time? This is called feeling. Before feeling, it was understanding. Before that, we were critically analyzing. Before that, we have become Adhyatmika, where we came to ourselves from the world. Look within what is happening in me is spirituality. So to feel for positive also. Hareva, good that I have some good vasanas of respect, reverence to the gurus and God. Good vasanas of, that Shastra Adhenam, Seva, Loka Seva. They're all vasanas, good, positive ones. The pilgrimages, congratulate. ये भी feeling है. Then the convictions also. Wow, my conviction that regularly I will attend the classes. Congratulate it. My conviction of whatever sadhanas I wanted to do, which I am doing. Good things. Feel about it. Very good. I'm not totally gone case, lost case. Who may be thoda sa. So do the thoughts. Good thoughts definitely come to us. Very beautiful they are. And those thoughts, about I want to do more study, I want to do more sadhana, I want to do more guru seva, I want to become more adhyatmika. These thoughts come to us. It's a very, very essential. That's the beauty of our life. So to the words, opposite to what was said earlier, yeah, sometimes Hare Bhajan याद आ रहा है, thank God. कम से कम टेक्स्ट का नाम याद आ रहा है. अरे रोबो गीता है सचिवन ऑलवेज रिमाइंडिंग ऑफ ब्रह्म तत्व. अरे वाह शिवानंद लहरी. वाह व्हाट अ टेक्निक्स. व्हाट द वे भगवान को कैसे पटाना है. भगवान शंकर इज टीचिंग. दैट यस्टरडे डे बिफोर वाला blackmailing him कि you can finish the head of Brahmadeva. How can you not remove the lalata likita by Brahmadeva of bhavadhyana vimukata, then durasha bhuishtata. You are only doing upeksha. Oh Lord, you don't deserve to be like that. Good, you remember the text. What great is the yoga darshanam teaching us. So these thoughts, let us appreciate ourselves for that. Feel for it. So too the words, if the name of the Lord, any sankirtana of the Lord happening any time of the day, okay, अच्छा है, ठीक है, मैं भगवान के नज़र में, in my नज़र भगवान थोड़ा तो है. So do the actions. I do the puja. I do the naivedyam for the Lord. I go to the mandiram. I do there also the puja get done. So in this way, becoming feeling for all this. Then practically, more and more we should try to do these things only. The good things which help us in the world, the honesty, the hard work, the proper planning, systematically executing आउटर थिंग्स जो भी जितना मिनिमम जरूरी है, ज्यादा नहीं फंसना अब दुनिया में, बट जो मिनिमम करना है ना. दैट मेच्योरिटी. दीज आर द पीपल अराउंड मी who need me, whom I need. So they have to be taken care. बस उतने से. We not worry about the whole world. We can pray for the whole world. That they should be sukhi shanti. Spiritually they can grow. But our practical attention activities to those who are sent around us by the Lord for the Runavimukti or for the Pararabdha or for even teaching us lessons. So with them only our sevas. Practically doing. ये सब एक तरफ है तो the other thing is more important than all of these things. What it is about all these things continuously, what as we were feeling, let there be the prayer also to the Lord. Like, why I have these negative asanas thought. Same that feeling ke saath hi. Therefore, O Lord, please see to it that these negative vasanas go away, uprooted completely. So to these positive vasanas, when I have, thank you, O God, please strengthen me in these vasanas, positive samskara, make them more and more. In the same way, in our thoughts, so too in our words, so too in our actions, so too in our convictions. Every time we have to be in that prayer all for the removal of the negative words. Why I am speaking so vulgarly? A removal of those negative actions. Why this papa karma done to me? Feeling me, hey Bhagwan, see to it that they are removed. We have once in a while, semi-consciously, we might have prayed to the God mechanically. But in spirituality, we have to be so deep in us, in these things. This is where our genuinity of being sadhaka or samsari is tested. I also must feel. In between, one more thought is there we missed. We also we have shared, but not very strongly. We'll share it now. Not only we feel, but consciously we have to practice also. Practice of removing the negative vasana, increasing positive vasana. Removing negative thought, increasing positive thoughts. Removing negative words, increasing negative positive words. Removing the negative action, increasing positive action. हम अपने हाथ से लेकर करना है. Please remember, as in the world, we plan something and execute it and see to it that it is done. Like गमले में ये पौधा अब सूख गया, so we go there, take some iron thing, remove that plant which is dried up, then we put other fresh plant by proper removing the mud और उसको खोद के, and we see it is done the work. Or the house's room is dusted, then we dust it, we clean it and see it is clean. Don't we practically do that? Is there any doubt in that? How clear it is. हमारा व्हीकल है खराब है, तो आइदर यू टेल द ड्राइवर है तो, नहीं तो खुद ही वी क्लीन इट, डस्ट वगैरह है तो. We have to go to shop buy, we exactly go to shop, we know what we want, we go there, we pay money, get it. How conspicuous it is, these actions. In the same way should be our physical act, our spiritual actions. Actions and results. Just like अभी कहा, मेरे अंदर से क्रोध वासना, क्रोध वृत्ति, क्रोध शब्द, क्रोध युक्त एक्शन should go away, isn't it? Then ensure it. As we bought the vegetable or we have put the plant in the gamla, we have to do, although it is difficult but not impractical. We have not taken it this way seriously. What we do? When we have to do, we pray to God. When we have to pray God, we do it. We should know both are required. So I must ensure that krodha vritti or that dvesha vritti or the kamana vritti is uprooted. Why should it be harbored in my heart when I know that it is destructive for my spiritual growth, for my normal, proper worldly life? See that? Every negativity can be removed. Every positivity can be brought. My bhakti to the Lord. Full conviction, Bhagwan hai. Full conviction is everywhere with Sarvajnata, etc. Full conviction that He is listening to my prayers. He is receiving my puja and upasana. Do it in that mood. Really, it will reach the God. He will receive, He will reciprocate. So, after the feeling, we try our best consciously to do them. हाँ, राम नाम लेना है आधा घंटे के लिए. ओम श्री रामाय नमः. Om Shri Ram. I am ensuring every time I am ensuring that Om Shri Ramaya Namaha mantra is being uttered by the mouth with the devotion in the mind, with the knowledge in intellect is this Rama is Ishvara, Rama is Avatara, Rama is Parabrahma. I am doing it. Ensure that it is done. Or any shloka, let us Sarva Dharman Parityaj. Oh, Bhagavan says, do all dharmas for the sufficient period, then just Parityaja, then Mamekam Sharanam Raja. Me single pointedly become Sharanagata to me. Sharanagati to the God means using all our faculties in service of Him only. Okay, let me try, let me start. Let me start it doing time wise. First सुबह आधा घंटा दोपहर 1 घंटा शाम को आधा घंटा let me feel mamekam sharanam vraja in me. Exactly, I am doing it. I am feeling, I am experiencing that I am becoming sharanagata to the God. This is the next one. And the last one was that which we were talking. Key, every time the prayers should come. The moment we become critically analytical and see that the bad actions are happening through us. Hey Bhagavan, please remove these bad actions. The bad words are uttered when we become analytical. Bhagavan, please see that. Only the words of love, tenderness, forgiveness, encouragement, inspiration only come through my mouth, not the harsh words of humiliation or insult or censuring or sarcasm. See that prayer. So too the thoughts, oh Lord, so many vulgar negative thoughts, bhoga sambandhi thoughts, as well as the papa, adharma sambandhi vrittis, in which others are troubled or cheated. These are coming. Please remove, uproot. Bhagavan is waiting for this prayer, through this prayer, the permission from us. Once we permit, really he takes the reins in his hand, he will ensure that these negative thoughts go away from us. So too the positive thoughts of kindness, compassion, prayer for wishing for everybody's welfare, spiritual unfoldment. Oh Lord, strengthen these thoughts in me. And about myself also. Key, my study of Shastra should become more regular, more thorough, more serious. My understanding should be more clear, conspicuous, and inspiring and remembered. My sadhana should be so systematic that no tamo rajo gunas are distracting me. And let, O Lord, by your grace, all conveniences come to me for sadhana. Let me recognize those conveniences and make use of them. And after our efforts, prayers to Him. Before the efforts, feelings. Before the feelings, critically analyzing. Before that, we come to ourselves. We have to be with ourselves all the time. We cannot, should not. If we are spiritual seeker, go away from ourselves, get lost in the world all the time. मुझे मेरे साथ रहना, एक एक कदम पे आई हैव टू बी विथ मी, एक एक वर्ड पे आई एम टू बी विथ मी, एक एक वृत्ति में आई एम टू बी विथ मी, isn't it? एक एक activities में I am to be with me. And then analyzing, feeling, doing positive my best, praying to the God. This is called spirituality. And in that, when we are tired, exhausted, we may go for rest. Once the rest is taken, again start the same thing. What do we do generally? We are outward with the world more than with ourselves. Me and my upadhis, how they are behaving. इस पे ध्यान रखने को आध्यात्मिकता कहते हैं. I have forgotten me and my upadhis. I am concerned about objects and people more and more, whether it is with liking or hatred or any other pairs of opposite. That's called Ajnanam Moham Samsara. May we these things realize quickly and enjoy being with ourselves, enjoying removing the negativities from within by our feeling, effort, and by God's grace through prayer. Enjoy increasing the positives in us throughout the day. मैक्सिमम पॉजिटिविटीज हमारे से होना चाहिए. Some exercise for the health of the body, control of the diet, positivity से सब. Wonderful pranayam for 10 minutes, 1 hour japa of so many mantras, half an hour bhajana and stotram, 1 hour study of the Shastra, 20 minutes of contemplation, 1 hour listening to satsanga, half an hour or 20 minutes upasana to Bhagawan. How beautiful the life when these things we are filled with, isn't it? इनफैक्ट डेली 4 से 5 किताब पढ़ना चाहिए हमको. वी आर डूइंग इट. जो क्लास कर रहे उसी को भी पढ़ो तो भी हो जाएगा. 2-3 घंटे हमको इन ऑल दीज थिंग्स लगाना है. ध्यानम, स्वाध्यायम, उपासना, जप, फिजिकल फिटनेस रिलेटेड थिंग्स. Then 2-3 hours required depending on where are we. Service में है, retire हुए है. With our obligation to the family and the world, etc. They won't need much of us. 4-5 घंटे से ज़्यादा दुनिया को हमारा टाइम नहीं चाहिए. If we are retired, if we are in नौकरी 8 घंटे. Otherwise 4 5 just with wife or husband, children, spend some time, they are happy. That should not contradict sadhana. Don't take it as a distraction or disturbance. It is required. That is why they are around us. And गुस्ताखी भी नहीं वहाँ. जितना जरूरी उतना. That sensing it is called sensitivity. My grandchildren need. We should know it. Then talk to them. At that very moment when it is known, not needed, just withdraw. Go back to your work. So too with wife, spouse, husband, or any of the in-laws, parents, relations, any of the obligations. जो भी जरूरत है जिंदगी में जीने को. पक्का सन्यासी बनकर सब छोड़ के गए तो नथिंग लाइक दैट, isn't it? If we are not at the highest level, little obligation. Don't create new ones, but whatever are there, just clear them off. And which are important, which are real, which are required, which are not required. थोड़ा अकल को खोल के देखे तो इजीली पता चलता है. And remember that also, not out of hatred or dislike. Okay, like my brother hates me. I also hate him. Therefore, I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him, continue, but not because of hatred, with the understanding that it's not required. He doesn't need me. I don't need him. And nothing wrong. A stage will come in life where wife may not need husband, husband may not need, even a disabled may not need guru. He can become independent, self sufficient with his knowledge and meditation. How? That's why Guru never catches or binds the disciple. तुमको जरूरत है तो आ जाओ, नहीं तो कोई बात नहीं. Not necessary that anybody needs anyone permanently, isn't it? So be ready for that. So therefore, I don't need, in the sense, I am self-sufficient in my life's outer requirements and sadhanas. How when I need, I know all the humbleness to go to them, pleading, requesting them. थोड़ा मदद करो. I take it and I extend gratitudes. When they need and come, yeah, I spare that time and help. In that way, in the व्यवहार जो रिक्वायर्ड है इन्वॉल्व हुए, जो नहीं है तो नहीं हुए. Generally, after we reach to a 70-60 age, the whole world says we don't need you. That's why nobody comes to us, except our old friends, etc., who are equally useless like us. they only they come, isn't it? Useless means in their home also nobody wants them. बट हमें उन चीज़ों में नहीं फंसना. लेट अस नॉट इवन वेस्ट वन मोमेंट ऑल्सो in passing the time, killing time through masquerie with anybody, then we are the highest criminals to ourselves. Our time is only for spirituality, isn't it? Mhm. Beautifully. In this so many ways we have to be matured. But the basic thought of today is be with ourselves. Come back to ourselves. Like when I am talking to you, I am how much with myself, with my words, with my thoughts, with my actions, with my knowledge. This is called spirituality. And in that, what is good, what is bad. Feel for both of them. Put your effort to increase good, remove bad. Then, equally intensely, pray to Prabhu, Paramatma. बहुत deeply. अब प्रेयर अगर डीपली हो गया मानो कि भगवान आई एम फेड अप ऑफ these negatives, please remove me, remove these things, and I want these positives. I want to do the dhyana. Please make me do it. I want to deeply study, understand Shastra. Make me do it. I want to revel in that bhakti to you. Make it happen to me. है ना? जैसे शंकराचार्य भगवान is teaching us these things only. Very deeply, ardently, how to pray to God and what for. That is what is guiding us. देखो imagine सोच कर how many times we prayed for these things to God and how deeply. How much we felt for our own negativities and prayed to God to remove them. How much we felt for good things in us, acknowledged them, and tried to improve upon them. Why we have not done all of that? We are not with ourselves. We are always with the people. उन्हीं के बारे में सोचते हैं. How to make them convenient to me, how to make them listen to me, or how to hate them, or how to defeat them. ये संसार है, ये अंदर का लगातार चलने वाला संसार है. इट इज नॉट आध्यात्मिकता. इन आध्यात्मिकता आई एम फर्स्ट. हाउ आई हैव टू बिहेव विथ माई फ्रेंड्स और ये होता है आध्यात्मिकता. नॉट व्हाट दे आर डूइंग एंड ऑल. वो लोग जो कर रहे हैं हमारे हाथ में थोड़ी है. उसने ऐसा क्यों कहा, इसने ऐसा क्यों. हाउ आर यू थिंकिंग अबाउट इट. इट इज नॉट इन योर हैंड्स. मुझे क्या कहना चाहिए, मुझे कैसे रहना. दिस इज स्पिरिचुअलिटी. More and more when it is divine related. Think about it. Very good thoughts today. So really, I'm also happy that Bhagavan is opening up some subtle channels for us to receive his guidance in the form of these maturities. May these come to us. May we really use them and grow. Om, Om, Om. Om Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsa Rishibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyaha. Om Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं. करुणावरुणालय मां भवसागरदुःखविदूनहृदं रचयाखिलदर्शनतत्त्वविदं भव शङ्करदेशिकमे शरणं. ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यमेकं नित्यमबलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि परं ब्रह्मणे. श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदाचार्येभ्यो नमः. सङ्कल्पादेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोध सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगतिशान्ति कथा अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कङ्कणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां विजयार्थं श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषदः कृष्णयजुर्वेदीय आद्यशंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययनं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम अथ श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषद शांतिमंत उपनिषद आदिशंकर कृत मंगलाचरण श्लोकम ओम नित्यानंदम निराधारम निखिलाधारम अव्ययम निगमाद्यगतम नित्यम नीलकंठम नमाम्यहम शांति मंत्र प्रथमोध्याय सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यंकरवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ओम शांति 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 संबंध भाष्यम. Friends, we are deliberately taking time to go through all these quotations as detailed and deep as possible. And again, how much ever we are in the class, Acharyas teachers, Guru Parampara teaches us how much conscious we are in listening to those thoughts, thinking, understanding them, feeling for ourselves and using them. On that depends our true spiritual unfoldment. We have to come to this level of, this is called what we say every day as the sincerity, the responsibility, the commitment for our own thing. People do it in the world, that's why they succeed. We also have done it in the world, therefore we have succeeded. Same flavor of beauty of life, of being conscious, being attentive, being responsible, being committed, we have to bring to spirituality. Like when we saw yesterday, Bhidyate Hrudaya Grantihi Chidyante Sarva Samshayaha Kshiyante Chasya Karmani Tasmin Drushte Paravare. So this mantra was explained for 15 minutes. So our while listening, intensity, seriousness, alertness. After that, feeling for that great knowledge. Then vicharana of that at least for some time. What's vicharana? Okay, we have to see the Parabrahman, Para and Avara, transcendental and immanent. Then only the Hrudaya Granthi Bhedanam happens. Then only Samshaya Chedanam will happen. Then only the Karma Kshaya happens. So what is the meaning of Tasmin Drushti Paravani? The Paradrushti is the whole world is permeated by the unseeable, objectively unknowable Sat Chit Ananda Swarupa Parabrahma. And that is me. This is called as Paradrushti. What is Avaradrushti? It is Paramatma only with his own Maya Shakti. He is appearing and expressing as his entire world. एनी नेम एनी फॉर्म, चींटी से लेकर हाथी तक कुछ भी हो, वो उन्हीं के ही एक्सप्रेशन. Recognizing this fact is called para avaradrushti. So keep on increasing it consciously. Okay, with eyes I am seeing this tree. This tree is nothing but Paramatma only expressing, isn't it? I am seeing the river, Paramatma only expressing. I am seeing this animal or bird. Paramatma is only in the expression. Other human being I am seeing. This pole, pillar I am seeing. This house I am seeing. This door. Array, everything is his expression. This is called Avara Drushti. Drushti is not Avara. Avara means imminent way. Paramatma only. And then when this is done, he is not because everything I am seeing as God, the avidya is reducing. Because of that, kamana for the world is reducing. Because of that, kamya karma is reducing. Because of that, the need or reason for taking again and again births through karma phala, that also is reducing. Then with this practice are not really the doubts dispelling unwanted in the mind regarding the world. There is no doubt about the world. Everything is Parabrahman only. Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. Sarvam Hi Etat Brahma. These are the Upanishadic mantras, first mantras only. So the Samshay Shedaram is happening. So too, the new Agami are not created with the heat of this Jnanam practiced. Sanchita gets burnt. Prarabdha anyway it goes on happening. So this is what is called as our effort when we listen to these great guidances. In that we have to be involved fully. Whole day if you cannot do because of the obligations, never mind. Choose those 1 or 2 hours, morning, evening, and keep doing these things. Like Bhagavan Krishna. Whole day is busy in his own, that's with Sabha, etc. So Dharma. Therefore, morning only 4 to 6, he finishes all this spirituality Vedanta. कहीं मौका मिला तो करेंगे, अदरवाइज वर्ल्ड में है वो भी साधना ही है. Krishna, Rama, they are all depicted. They have spared some hours for Atma Dhyanam every day. Then they did the work for which they came as avatar. Puja Gurudev also. Early morning he will be in his own meditation. Every day will have to be. He will go and touch that experience, stay in that. Then as the time passes, he'll come into the world, morning 6 o'clock, pravachan, whatever. Okay, in this way, let us feel with every quotation here, particularly in this Bhashya Sambandha, because as we are every day telling, all great Mahavakyas of all Upanishads which inspire us regarding the need of knowing the Brahman for moksha are brought at one place. Like in Rubhu Gita, all sadhanas are brought at one place. Brahma Chintanas here also. Okay. So yesterday we have seen the quotation number जो भी है याद नहीं है मुझे, but this mantra of Mundaka यथा नद्यः स्यन्दमानाः समुद्रे हस्तं गच्छन्ति नामरूपे विहाय तथा विद्वान् नामरूपाद्विमुक्तः परात् परं पुरुषम् उपैति दिव्यम्. So in this, the knowledge, the message and suggestion, and then the practice, all the three are taught. We have to very sublime. And the same things when we study with Bhashyam, that would be great. But now I am not doing it. We have done it. You just listen that one. So what I said in Mundaka Upanishads, third Mundaka, first Khanda, second Khanda and eighth sloka is ki. Through example, it is told yatha, just like nadyaha, rivers, syandamanaha, continuously flowing without stopping anywhere. What happens to them? Samudre. So samudre syandamanaha nadyaha. The rivers which are slipping, syandana means slipping, moving and slipping. Syandana also chariot. So the moving to slip. The river water always from the top to bottom, slippingly it moves. Syandan. That Syandan word say slipping wala English word आया है. तो Syandamanaha slipping and moving. Samudre Syandamanaha is the word. They are slipping and falling into the samudra. First point. Second is very crucial. Once it is slipping, moving and slipping into the ocean, immediately listen to this next sentence. Astam gachanti. All rivers, they get set, sunset. Surya astamayam. So astam gachanti. What is the meaning of astam gachanti? Nama rupe vihaya. That their nama and rupa, which were maintaining their separate identity. Okay, with the ocean and with other rivers. That is being meaning of astam gachanti. Nama rupe vihaya. Otherwise, the river has become one with its own source, the actual eternal reality, called as ocean. See how crucial are these explanations. Once the example is understood. Nadyaha Sendamanaha Nadyaha Samudre Sendamanaha Nadyaha Sendamanaha Astam Gachanti Nama Rupe Vihaya. Only name and form is gone. The river has not perished. And that name and form to which we give so much importance and hold, mind you, they are the ones which are separating us from the Paramatma, Parabrahma, like all are Indians. But the name and form, on the name of states, on the name of languages, religions, castes, are they not separating us from being total Indian? So too, the Indian word is separating us from we all being human beings. Where is human American or Australian or but some मनुष्य ही तो है. In everyone the same bone marrow flesh. In the same everyone same mind, same indriyas, same functioning happening. Go higher. In every jiva, same life principle is there. But the nama rupa are differentiated. Finally, Ramarupa alone are separating us from Paramatma. If by some reason, if you have the readiness, guts to drop the Rupa Nama, we are one with Brahman. That's why, after giving the example, Tatha, in the same way, Vidwan, the one who has understood the Paramatma Tattva and meditated on him, Tatha Vidwan, Namarupa Vimuktaha, freed from only his individualized identity. Parat Param Purusham Upaiti Divya. You will achieve that Parat Para Divya Purusha state. Nama Rupe Vihaya. Again, Sharira also Rupa and Nama. Indriyas also Rupa and Nama. Manabuddhi also Rupa and Nama. Mandukya Upanishad ke language. When all of them are transcended, in and through all of them, what is existing is pure existence only, pure consciousness only. And that I am. That's called Parat Param Purusham Divyam Upaiti. Parat means beyond the Maya, Param, Supreme. Purusham, the pure conscious self. Upaiti, he will achieve. Divyam, which is divine. Quotation. Okay. अब इसको एक और घंटा बोल सकते हैं. Taking again every word for explanation and if you use the Bhashyam और भी. क्योंकि इस श्लोक का गरिमा वो है. That's why he is quoting it. So, what is expected out of it is ready to give up Nama Rupa if you want to be one with Parakpara Purusha Divya Purusha. And that is ultimate, achievable to be achieved. If Rupa Nama are maintained separately, that sense of separation only brings all limitations. And in limitations, other than misery, there is nothing. In conditionings, other than misery, there is nothing. These are the deep thoughts when we understand and apply everywhere, means observe them everywhere. जहाँ कहीं हम किसी भी कारण से लिमिटेड बन रहे हैं वही हमारा दुख का कारण हो रहा है. बहुत गंभीर वृत्ति है, विचार है ये. इट्स वेरी डीप थॉट, बट इफ यू कैन कैच इट by any rupa nama we are limiting anything or ourselves, we are suffering. And remember, rupa nama limitations may be required for vyavahara, maintain. But heart in heart, we should know that it is only vyavaharik, not paramartha. Like this car is mine. You have to maintain that व्यवहार में. नहीं तो किसी को दे दिया तो वो ले जाएगा वो. This house is mine. You know, these things are mine. ये व्यवहार है. And I am responsible of them. I'll take care of them. I use them. Yeah, but पारमार्थिक में ये नहीं है. This car is not mine. This house is not mine. It is of Paramatma only. This upadhi, sharir adi also are not mine. Heart in heart. व्यवहार में होंगे लेकिन स्पिरिट ये है ही नहीं तो वो कैसे मेरे हो सकते. अब मैं भी अलग नहीं हूँ परमात्मा से. ओनली वन परमात्मा. ऑन हिम मई अरु मोर तोर तय माया. देखो इन टू सेंटेंसेस ओनली तुलसीदास जी रिवील्ड एवरीथिंग. व्हाट इज देयर इज परमात्मा. इन दैट परमात्मा आई एंड माई कार, you and your scooter, this is called maya. In me also same Paramatma. In this car also same Paramatma. In you also Paramatma. In your scooter also Paramatma only. Heart in heart we must know it. Then we are not in Maya. हाँ इन व्यवहार में ठीक है, व्यवहार को पारमार्थिक नहीं बनाना इज मेच्योरिटी. पारमार्थिक को व्यवहार में जहाँ जरूरत है हो सकता है लाना इज मेच्योरिटी. जो नहीं है तो मेंटेन करो लाइक द गुरुस इन व्यवहार दे लिव फॉलो द व्यवहारिक धर्मास ओनली. पारमार्थिक को लाकर कंफ्यूज नहीं करते. सो टू व्यवहार को परमार्थ में नहीं ले जाना, उसका उधर अपना जगह है. Like this, okay, so much can be discussed. Yatha nadyah syandamanaha samudre astangachanti namarupe vihaya tata vidwan namarupat vimuktah parat param purusham upaiti divyam. Like I am Jagrat Purusha, it's only Namarupa. I am Swapna Purusha, it's a Namarupa. I am Sushupti Purusha, it's only Namarupa. In meditation, all of them are given up. है ना, this स्थूल शरीर इज मी, सूक्ष्म शरीर इज मी, कारण शरीर इज मी और माइन, ये सारे नाम रूपी है, उसको छोड़ना. टू परमात्मा a form given and a name given is the whole world. So Vidwan, the knowledgeable person, Nama Rupa Vimukta, he goes on dropping Rupa Nama. Parat Param Purusham Upai. He will realize the ultimate. ओके, थोड़ा और ऐड करते हैं एक बात. whenever you say नाम रूप, three more things are added. जाति द्रव्य गुण. जाति द्रव्य गुण रूप नाम. When these are all imaginations because of which the Paramatma is differentiated in these five forms. कि इसकी जाति अलग, इसकी जाति अलग है, इसका द्रव्य अलग है, इसका द्रव्य अलग है, इसका गुण अलग है, इसका गुण अलग है. लाइक द गोल्ड एंड सिल्वर, जाति अलग, द्रव्य अलग, गुण अलग, रूप अलग, नाम अलग. सो जी फाइव थिंग्स, जाति द्रव्य गुण नाम रूप एंड मॉडिफिकेशंस इन देम, विकार कहते हैं उसको. दीज फाइव और सिक्स थिंग्स आर प्रोजेक्टेड इमेजिनरी माया. When that is valued, Paramatma is seen as many. You know, like human beings, jati. You know, Indian jati, Janma, and American jati. Then the Dravya. His complexion is blackish and they are whitish. The Gunas. Indians are of this nature, उनका अपना nature. नाम तो है ही Indian, रूप तो है ही. So these are all separating me from American. They're all maybe required for Vyavahara, but not absolute. Basically, we're all human beings. In that way, ये है नाम रूपात विमुक्त परात परम पुरुषम उपैति दिव्यम. ओके, एक और श्लोक देखो कि इच्छयो हवै तत्परमं ब्रह्म वेद ब्रह्मैव भवति. अगेन मुंडकोपनिषद. सयो हवै सह यह हवै. हवै means indeed, in fact. It has happened in the past, is happening in the present, it will happen also in the future. Havai means Vrittartha Smaranau Nipatau. Ushan Havai Vajashravasah. So Sahayaha Havai. That person, whoever he may be, in fact, indeed, in the past, in the present, and in the future, Sayo Havai Tat Paramam Brahma Veda. Tat, that Paramam Supreme Brahman reality Veda comes to know. Then what will happen to him? Brahma eva bhavati. He himself becomes Brahman. Another place also, Brahmavid Brahmavya bhavati. Nasya Brahmavid kule bhavati. Sayoha tat paramam brahma veda brahmaiva bhavati. Idea is what? Only when one recognizes his Brahma Tattva, that all limitations, Jiva Bhava, Samsara go away. One point. Second is, therefore, you must know and identify with only Brahman. Third is what? Brahma knowing is Brahma being. There is no doing anything else required. Brahma Veda, Brahma Eva Bhavati. Another thing, Brahma Eva, Brahma Bhavati, and that is only Mukti. ब्रह्म को जानकर ब्रह्म से एक होना ही ब्रह्म से अलग रहने कारण अलग रहने वाला बंधन से मुक्ति. Therefore, corollaries, lot of the meanings. Now, tomorrow we'll explain at length. Therefore, the whole life's dedication and effort should be only for the Brahma Vedanam. Vedanam is knowing. Other Brahma Vedanam happens through Brahma Vidya. Theoretical, heard from the Upanishad from the Guru. Practical in our own sadhana. So therefore, what I am doing? Brahma Vedanam. Knowing Brahman. And knowing Brahman is being Brahman. Being Brahman is being freed from everything which is Abrahma, which is limited. Mhm. That is the difference. In our religion, we say Brahma, Brahma. The other two religions say the Abrahama, Ibrahima. They talk about Abrahma only. Abrahama Lincoln, Ibrahim Pataudi. No Brahma in them. We have Brahma. अब ब्रह्म में फंसे हैं वो लोग. That is why differentiation. That's why they want to convert or kill. We say nothing to convert or kill or anything. Just realize the Brahma in you. You are Brahman. You are not this Panchakosha. They say you are Panchakosha and we are different, and you and we are different. You convert to us. What conversion you do to Brahman? See that murkhata of them. Brahma, Ibrahim. Ours is Brahma. So Brahmavid Brahma eva bhavati. Sayoha vai tat paramam brahma veda brahma eva bhavati. Another quotation. 15 तक हो गए अभी. Okay. Same thing. Hmm. 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 In Prashna Upanishad, one mantra comes. Sayoha vai tad achayam ashariram alohitam shubhram aksharam vedayate yahatu somya sa sarvavit bhavati sarvagnya bhavati. That is the continuation of that mantra there. Hey Soumya, saha yaha vai. That person yat tat उस परमात्मा को जब जानता है. What is that? Achayam. There is no chaya or reflection of that. Ashariram, no sthula shariradi. Alohitam, no rajoguna inside. Shubhram, Shudra Sattva and beyond that. Aksharam, imperishable. Vedayate. When he knows him, okay, Yahatu Saumya, whoever, Saha Sarvagnya Bhavati. Okay. Sarvagnya means Sarvam Atma Rupena Jnanam. वेदांत में सर्वज्ञता का अर्थ ये नहीं है कि ऑल फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री मैथमेटिक्स आर नोन लाइक दैट. नो, सर्वम आत्म रूपेण जानना, इसको सर्वज्ञता कहते. नो, दिस mantra needs one or two explanations. Then we have some more quotes from ईशादि उपनिषद. Tomorrow they will be done by us. Then I think कल थोड़े होंगे, परसों थोड़े होंगे. Then we go to see the quotes of Gita Adi also. And all quotations are for what? To tell these 3-4 ideas. Brahma can be known, Brahma should be known. In the knowing of Brahman, we become one with Brahman. In being so only, there is freedom from the bondages, limitations created by the ignorantly projected of Brahma, something other than Brahma. ये है पूरा. Therefore, the whole effort should be to recognize our identity with our ब्रह्म तत्व. वो बात में हमको इंस्पायर करने के लिए all these quotes, and all this started with the first sentence. अविद्या निवृत्ति लक्षणस्य मोक्षस्य विद्या अधीदनत्वात् युज्यते उपनिषद आरंभः. वो वाला याद रखना. We are in bondage because of avidya. Only Vidya is the remedy to remove avidya and bondage. Vidya is always Brahma Vidya, Atma Vidya. That is what is the subject of Upanishad. Therefore, we have to study. For example, you have seen so many Upanishads. Every Upanishad, how many quotes I gave you, Bhagavan Shankara is saying. You have to understand it that way. Om 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 Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो परम ऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः. ओम तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. Thank you, friends. Today's introduction was good thought.